Hey, what's up? It's Martay. So I got a request, my first one in a very long time, to do a video on what to do when you feel ugly.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there.
I can relate to feeling ugly. I have before in my life. I'm just going to keep it 100% real. And I'm not asking for pity. I'm not asking for people to feel bad for me, but it's just a reality. As a woman in America, I have felt very ugly. And I think there's many reasons for people to feel that way and to really feel that temptation to feel ugly, because there are some high standards here in America that a lot of people are throwing out there. Like, there's models everywhere that are photoshopped. There's people that are starving themselves to be models. And then normal people like myself and, whoever else, we look at these things and we're like, am I missing it? And then all you gotta do is get rejected once or twice and you start to question yourself just a little bit. But I finally gotten to a place where I can look in the mirror and I say, man, I am gorgeous. I'm beautiful just the way I am. And I want to shed some light on how I got there and how you can stop feeling ugly. So a little background, back in 2007, I was a freshman in college. Do not judge me. But I just graduated high school that year and I became a freshman at Boston University. And I went to visit my cousin in Atlanta on a spring break, which was, at the time for me, it turned out to be a bad idea, but now that I'm a lot older, I'm so grateful. And the reason it was so bad is she took me to a hair salon and this lady looked at my hair and she said,
"Oh, honey, your split ends, they are so crazy. I'm gonna have to cut off all your hair."
Just so you know, I'm gonna show you a little picture. This is my hair. I had so much hair and I had no idea that I was actually identifying with my hair as a big source of who I was and as, my main source of beauty. And I totally understand women's hair. We love our hair, y'all. And I got a lot of hair now, so, don't get me wrong. But at the time, I was so well identified with my hair and not the core of who I am that when it got chopped off, I didn't necessarily get depressed per se, but I really struggled. And I remember when she actually cut my hair, she buzzed it in the back, and I had like these little Rihanna, at the time, that A-cut that Rihanna was rocking. And it looked cute for a couple days, but when you have curly hair like this, that straight hair, you get in the shower, all it takes is that steam, and it just reverts, it goes shoop. And I literally had hair this short, guys. It was crazy. So all of a sudden, I had to figure out, what do? I feel so ugly. I feel so overlooked. I feel as if nobody will ever like me like this. And I had to dig deep. And one place that I always dig deep into is truth. I'm all about truth. I'm all about getting the right answers, getting the truth. I've always been that way. And there's one thing in the Bible that I want to share with you guys. And it's in 1 Peter 3:3-4. God says, your beauty should not come from outward adornment, such as elaborate hairstyles and the wearing of gold jewelry or fine clothes. Rather, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. So I'm going to give you kind of like a two-step process that I did in order to overcome my own mental perspective of my beauty, which I thought was not there. I, number one, got connected to truth. As you can see, my truth right here. It can be on your phone. It can be in your Bible. It can be whatever. You guys, I use Google to find these things. I'll put like scriptures about beauty. I'll put into Google, and Google will be so kind as to give me about 20 I can reference. Excuse me, I just hit the camera. I got so excited. But 20, scriptures I can reference, and then I can choose one. And then what I do with that is my second step. I meditate on it. God says to meditate on his word day and night, and it will make you prosperous and successful. And so I meditate on it, and those lies that are in my head that society has put there, or maybe a bad boyfriend or a bad mom or dad who, made fun of me in the past or whatever, not me per se, but just an example. But those voices can be silenced when you have truth to combat them. But when you don't have truth to silence those voices, they will eat you alive. And whatever consumes you, you will fall to that. You will fall to that. And if truth consumes you, you will rise with that on the inside of you. So if you feel ugly right now, I want you to look me in the eyes and believe everything I'm saying. You are not ugly. God has made you unique. So if you feel like nobody looks like you or nobody's like you, good, because the world needs you just as you are. And God thought it was so special. He made all of creation. He looked around and said, you know what? Something is missing. I'm going to make one of filling your name in that blank. He made one of you because he felt as if the world really needed to see you and that you would be this picture of beauty that the world really needed to see. And that's without makeup. You don't need makeup to be that. You don't need makeup. You don't need the fine jewels. You don't need the clothes like the scripture is saying. If you don't have those things, it's okay. It's okay. Meditate on truth until you feel as if you don't need those things anymore. I've gotten to a place where I can really walk out of the house, no makeup, not care if somebody sees all my freckles and sunspots. Oh well, you know what I mean? But I also enjoy makeup. So if you see me wearing makeup, it's not because I'm hiding. It's because I've come to a good reconciliation relationship with makeup. We've reconciled. I don't need makeup to cover me. I need nothing really. I need the Lord, and that's about it. And I use makeup now. It doesn't use me. And so I want to encourage you. You are beautiful just the way you are. Beautifully, wonderfully made. God said that. And you do not need to look great to be seen, number one, as important in God's eyes. If the world judges you and looks over you, you don't want them on your side anyways. So, and if that guy doesn't see you for who you are and can't look at your personality and look beyond your nice hair and your great looks, man, walk away. Ladies, especially you ladies, I have such a heart for you. Walk away. Because if he doesn't get that you are a human being and that stuff is going to fade, he's not the right one. He's not wise. He can't lead you. Just walk away. So with that, you guys, I love you tons. And Chelsea, this is for you and your friends down there in Southern California. Love y'all so much. Oh wait, you're not in Southern California. You're in Nevada, I believe. So anyways, love you guys so much. Take care and make sure you subscribe. I just love talking to you guys. Let's get connected and feel free to follow me. Hey, before you leave, make sure you subscribe down below. And right over here, there's a video for you to check out. So make sure you do that. Love y'all. Love you. And thank you for subscribing. We're getting there. We're getting there. And you can get there too. Peace out.